Welcome back to Box Monkey Racing. This week's video was supposed to be the suspension adjustment video for the Harley Livewire. However, due to unforeseen technical difficulties, we have a little sneak peek of the Saturn Sky project and what has been going on behind the scenes. I have a Tesla motor here that I picked up off of eBay earlier this year, and turned out it was shorted internally. I decided to turn it into a motor plug so I can at least get the motor mounts and suspension points set up on the car. It has taken me several months to get the motor weight down from removing the stator and the inverter that you currently see me working on, down to a point that I can lift this motor by myself. So if you would like to check out the Saturn Sky build, definitely hit that subscribe button because there will be more coming in the near future. Currently we are doing a lot of videos on the Harley Livewire, and we'll continue updating those. Now, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and that like button for this video, and let's get started. Welcome back to Box Monkey Racing, and today we're doing the oil change. First, we're going to have to remove power. You're going to end up removing the rear torque screw on the cover and the front torque screw on the upper cover here. Then lift straight up on the cover, clearing the charge port. Next, you will have to remove the rear cover, which is accessed through the seat. The two torque screws that are underneath there will assist you in pulling that off. Once you get that off, you will pull back on that cover, and when you go to install this again, make sure these little flaps are underneath the frame rail. After that, you will need to have your key and turn the bike on. Then you will disconnect the TCU connector. Turn the bike off and wait 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, you will come to the left side of the bike and disconnect the onboard charger. We'll pull the connector up and slightly out, like so. After that, we will end up removing the battery. First, you will remove the torque screw that is holding the battery cover on. The siren should be either installed or not, but you will end up having to disconnect it. If it's not, it's just pressed into a receptacle in the plastic cover. First, you will remove the negative terminal, and after that, you will hold onto the battery and slightly rotate it to access the top of the screw of the positive terminal. Once you get that done, you can pull the battery out. Then we will end up removing the battery box. The battery box is held in by 3 bolts, 1 on the bottom and 2 on the top. Once you remove the last bolt, you will be able to move it down farther to access this connector. It slides towards you and its mount, and then there is a zip tie that is pressed into the top of the box. I use some brute force, preferably you don't. After getting the box completely removed, you tuck up the wires out of the way. This is highly unsafe, but I needed the bike to stand straight up per Harley's guidelines. You will remove the bolts that hold on the rear cover to drain the oil. Upon removing, you will inspect the seal and make sure the seal is good. When you go to put the cover back on, you will do a crisscross pattern, and you will start with that upper left bolt and then work your way around. You will torque these items to 71 to 89 inch-pounds, which is roughly 6 to 7 foot-pounds. After you've torqued the cover down, you will end up removing the fill plug. It is a T47. You will remove it and replace the O-ring on it and inspect the magnet. You will end up putting in roughly 11 ounces of fluid. It is really 10.83 ounces, and they sell it in 12 ounces. I purchased this pump at AutoZone for roughly $12. It did all right, but I still needed to get more in there. After you've filled that up, you will torque the plug down to 22 to 26 foot-pounds of torque. Don't forget to update your app so Harley knows that you complied with your service. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you, and have a good day.